Come on.
Hello, my name is Denise Jones, and I am the attorney in the award-winning feature film I Do. You can see it on Tubi, Amazon Prime, and other major.
All right, man. We got another breaking update from behind bars for Young Thugger. Now, if you haven't been following Young Thug's situation, right? He was arrested on state RICO charges a couple of days ago. He actually had, it looks like, about two bond hearings, and both of those, requests were denied. So now he is pretty much being remanded to the DeKalb County Jail out there in Atlanta now, right? Young Thug's lawyer just gave us a pretty scary update from behind bars, right? Now, he is pretty much saying, right? They're saying that he is pretty much staying in deplorable conditions in jail. Now, on Friday, today, right, Thugger's lawyer filed an emergency motion to get him released on bond with the reasoning behind the rapper, pretty much being released is unreasonable conditions in Fulton County. Now, Young Thug's lawyer, Brian Steele, who is one of the top lawyers in that area, tells the judge that the rapper is being housed in total isolation in the windowless room. Now, Steele claims his client can't get any sleep because of the overhead light in the cell are kept on 24/7, and he has no access to media or human contact. Now, Still also claims that the food is unedible and the conditions, pretty much are violating the rapper's constitutional rights. Now, if you guys can remember, man, and here's what I'm gonna say. I see both sides of this. You want the good or the bad first, right? Let me give you the bad and then I'll give you the good, right? Cry me a river, dog. Cry me a river. Now I'll be the first to tell you because I've done, not major time, but I've been in county jail, for days at a time. And it's nowhere that you want to go even for one day. The smell, the condition, the food, everything is F minus minus. Like it's not supposed to be a place that's supposed to be comfortable for you. Now, do I agree with that? I don't agree with the conditions. They give you this thin ass mat, right? You don't have nothing but a small ass pencil. Maybe you get a notepad. They don't feed you on time. They don't let you out like for an hour like they're supposed to because when you go in the intake, you got to get like a tuberculosis and they do all these testing on you to make sure that you're good and fit to go into the population. And I hear now with the COVID that it's even longer because they got to make sure you're clear of the COVID thing. So, you remain pretty much in isolation. You know what I mean? Maybe 2, 3 heads to a cell the size of your bathroom and you're in there and you're locked in, and they're supposed to give you at least an hour out to call people, just kind of be free, and they don't. I've been in there. You've been in there for 3, 4 days, and they never let people out. You got people banging on the walls. The food is disgusting. You can't shower. Nothing is good about it, and I'm sure it's 10 times worse in state facilities because we've seen the videos that come out on Instagram and YouTube and all that crap, and it's like rats running around, overflow toilets. It's 95 degrees in there. Nothing works. I get it, right? And I think every prisoner should be held to a standard to be comfortable and even eat good. I mean, especially as much as they're charging to house inmates nowadays. That's a whole nother story, right? Now, the thing about it is I seen this coming, right? I seen this coming because when I was watching the hearing and I watched the whole thing in its entirety the other day, his lawyer seems like a good lawyer and he's fighting for him for real. Like he wants to get him out. And, he's presumed innocent, obviously. And if it was me, I would want to fight from the outside as well. Who wants to fight from the inside? But they're saying that not only is Young Thugger a flight risk, they're saying that he is a risk to actually commit more crimes when he, you know, if when and if he's released. And the lawyers pretty much saying, look, we'll put an ankle bracelet on, whatever you guys need us to do, reporting, drug testing, whatever needs to be done. But I need my client home. He even used the words that Young Thug is an outstanding person. I have no, disagreement with that. I mean, to come from where he's come from to make it to where he is right now. But unfortunately, you got the state of Georgia on your ass. You got the state of Georgia that's been watching you. And they're saying that you're the leader. They're saying that you're the leader of the YSL street gang, and they're going to try to make an example because everyone's making the differentiation between, okay, it's the feds and the state. The state is trying to win this case. Now, do I think they're going to win? I don't know. I know that Young Thug has one of the best lawyers in that state that money could buy. I know that even just looking at his demeanor and some of the arguments that he was bringing up, that judges respect this dude, and you can see it when you watch the hearing. Like the judges actually looking at him, asking Young Thug's lawyer how procedure's supposed to go, and he's updating the judge on what he can do. It's just crazy. The dude is respected. I'm sure he won a lot of cases, and one day he'll probably be a judge himself if he can go from the defense. I'm not sure how that works, but the prosecution, they want this dude fried. They essentially want him done. They don't want to let him out, right? They're saying he's a danger. He's a flight risk. They're saying that, look, my thing is also, how come the feds didn't pick this up, which is a whole weird thing. You know what I mean? The feds did not pick this up. Georgia actually picked this up. And, again, I seen this coming. I knew that his lawyer was going to file an emergency petition, and it has to be an oversight of these prisons, of these jails, of the condition that these people are living in, right? It's one thing, all right, you got them out of society, cool, but you ain't got to suffer them. You ain't got to starve them. You ain't got to do that. You got people paying $140,000 a year per prisoner, $70,000 wherever you're at. You want all this taxpayer money, but you don't want to put them in the right conditions. I ain't saying they got to be at the Ritz-Carlton, but I'm saying, like, food should be adequate. They should be comfortable. They should have everything, that everybody should have out here. The bare necessity. Not saying that you're going to have Rolex watches and Air Force Ones, but bare necessity. And if anything, to me, falls underneath that or goes underneath that threshold or that standard, then it's a huge problem. And I think that, they have a, good case here of violating his constitutional right. I think he should be free. I think he should be free because if you saying, again, we're presumed innocent until proven guilty, why the hell you locking me up like an animal until I have my day in court? So yeah, restrictions, I got to report every week. They got to come to the house, ankle monitoring, things like that. Okay, cool. That should be, a part of it. I get it because there obviously is evidence out there and the state feels like they're going to get a conviction. But the fact of the matter is they did not yet. So let this man get his bond, let him fight from outside and deal with, if he does something later, then you got to deal with that later, But, I mean, obviously, there's certain instances where, the evidence is stacked so high where you can't really take a chance of letting that person out. I do get that, but to me, it's kind of a double standard. But that's a whole nother story. Let me know what you guys think about Young Thug saying, look, he's being held in inhumane, unconstitutional conditions in Fulton County. And if we got Fulton County in the house, let us know how the county jail is out there. I know the county jails out here is shit, but let me know how the jail is out there. Is it that bad? Let us know. And as always, man, make sure you guys go ahead and smash that like button, do the damn thing, and make sure you guys subscribe to Hip Hop News Uncensored for more exclusives. If you're already subscribed and locked in, double check to make sure that you hit the notification bell and select the option that says get all notifications from this channel. It's your brother Old God, man. I appreciate you guys. On the way out, smash the like button, share the video on Facebook and Twitter, and I appreciate you guys, man. Peace.